In today's video, we're going to talk about a topic that many struggle with at work, but never name or talk about burnout. You'd be surprised to know that it's not about the number of hours you work, but it's about hopelessness at workplace. Hi, I'm Edna. Welcome to my channel. I've been in tech for over a decade now, and I decided to create this space to help other software professionals grow. Every week, I share insights on tech leadership, project management, system design, software development fundamentals, and also just the latest in tech. So hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out. Oh, by the way, make sure you stay till the end because I have a little laugh for you. Let's talk about shifting priorities and how it can slowly chip away at your motivation at work. Imagine this, you just started working on a new project and you are tasked to build a brand new UI for your product's web portal using JavaScript and Python. You've already done your requirements gathering, you've created your tech design, you've broken it down to user stories, estimated the user stories, and you just started implementing those user stories. So things are going great. And then, bam, suddenly you have been asked to pause working on that. And you have been putting on a different project where you need to create an internal tool for the finance team. So you start then, and then bam, 2 weeks later, another shift to another project. You guessed it. Next quarter to another one. Sounds familiar? I've myself personally been there. And unfortunately, studies show that people thrive the best in environments where the direction is consistent and clear. Because otherwise, it causes confusion and it makes you start asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Did I fail? Why was I taken off the project? So, what helps in this case? Well, to begin with, management needs to learn how to provide the why and explain it for every pivot. Things could be like we didn't do enough planning, or we didn't ship iteratively and so we didn't get enough feedback from customers plans changed and they don't want to work with us anymore. It could be any reason, but to provide that reason is important. Two, improve planning. Learn to always prioritize what delivers the real business value. And lastly, learn from every pivot. What caused it and how can you avoid it in the future? As you can see, change can be okay with reasoning, but when it's not, and slowly can just diminish your motivation and hope at workplace. Which means you're not lazy, you're just a human, and humans need purpose to thrive at work. If this video has been helpful to you, please like, share, and comment. This will help this video to reach out to more people that might also find it helpful. And in return, I promise I will answer all of your comments. And here's a picture of my dog, Kaden. Quick tip before we continue, make sure to stick around for advice and reason number 3, because that's the one that most leaders overlook, and it's something that can change how teams operate. So stick around. Let's talk about recognition or the lack of it. Imagine you show up every day at work, you ship every sprint, you mentor juniors, and you basically raise the bar. But when you meet with your manager, the only thing you hear is constructive feedback. No great job, no shout outs, nothing about, hey, you did pretty well here, so continue doing it. I've been there, and it sucks, and it's confusing. And you may start asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? Where did I fail? Why is nobody sees me? Is what I'm doing counts as good? So just know that you're not alone. So what helps in this case? I suggest that you speak up in retrospectives. Suggest that after every retrospectives or sprint, that the team gives each other praises and recognizes each other for what they've done that sprint. Second, ask your manager in your one on ones. Ask them, what do you think I've done well that I can continue doing? And lastly, normalize recognition. It shouldn't be an aftermath type thing, it should become a norm. People don't just want feedback, they want to feel seen. Recognition isn't a bonus, it's a basic need. This one runs deep. Psychological safety. It means people feel safe enough at workplace to speak up without fear, without the fear of being judged, overruled, or sidelined. But when people do feel fear, that's when you start seeing they turn off their cameras, they turn off their mic, they don't speak up in retrospectives anymore. They just kind of go with the flow. This is very sad because this is where the creativity dies. This is where people become disengaged at work. Not because they're lazy, absolutely not, but it's because they don't feel safe enough to care. Unfortunately, I have seen this happen and it just breaks my heart. So, what helps in this case? Lead with vulnerability. As a leader myself, I've gotten into the habit of sharing with my team the things I struggle with. It helps them also to feel safe enough to open up. Two, I usually create a document like retrospectives document or any other kind, and I share it with my team ahead of time and I ask them to add their feedback and then we will review together. But if they're still quiet and don't have the safety and they still fearful, I bring it up in one-on-ones with them. And I make sure to share that their insights and feedback is very valuable and it can be private if needed. And also if you can, just quickly take action and follow up on that feedback. So, as you can see, psychological safety isn't just a nice to have at work, it's the foundation of trust, belonging, and performance. And when that is in place, you can see amazing things happen at work with your team. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button or comment or share. And now I leave you like I always do, with a joke. Because life is too short not to laugh. Why did the programmer go broke? Because they used all of their cash.